Hello, welcome back to another video. So I'm in the field behind my house and it's another week of training, and touch wood, like so far sleep's been pretty good. So obviously I'm going to be busy, but with no work I'm hoping I should be able to get like every workout in, get all my sessions in like in the morning when I've hopefully got more energy than I would have done when I finished work. And this next 2 weeks will be a good lot of training. Was due to have a deload week next week, but where I've had a few weeks of like up and down training, I don't really see the need, so think I'm just going to get rid of that and move it to the following when I go back to work, and try and get 2 big solid weeks of training, loads of volume, intensity, all that good stuff. So just done 8 easy to start the week. Stats there, was pretty chill. Heart rate was a bit elevated, but like I felt fine. Like some easy runs I go out there and I really focus on my heart rate. I always wear my monitor, but some weeks I go out there and really just focus on as low in the 140s, maybe even the high 130s as I can get my heart rate. But then like today, I feel so fresh at the moment that I sort of just went out there and ran at what felt easy, felt conversational. And it said my average heart rate was 151. I haven't looked yet. I think the average was probably around like 515, 520, maybe, I don't know, you'll be able to see. Got steak for dinner tonight, huge bosh, so I'll show you that. Not eating like great recently where I've been off, but tried to eat okay. I had like these oats this morning, they were really decent, and like just a sandwich, bits, like stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and keep this week's YouTube video to just workouts and food, that's it. So not life stuff, just a week of training and how I'm fueling that. So I'll show you my dinner and then I'll see you tomorrow. Right, and there we go. Medium rare, potatoes, asparagus, tender stem broccoli and peppercorn sauce. And just like that, it's Wednesday morning. 2 lots of 2 kilometers at 4:30 pace with 3k your side. Got about 600 meters to go for the first warm up, but what a morning. It is very foggy, so we'll see how this goes, but I feel pretty good. Realistically, we are running this loop again because it's the closest one to me where I have flat paths and nowhere to like, no roads to cross, but there is an incline, so at this pace for 2 kilometers should not be bad in the slightest, but the incline could play a part. I don't know, I know it's natural, everyone does, but I struggle so much with hills. Yeah, we'll see how gassed out we get. 4:30 pace is like, should be fine. 200 meters to go, and then it begins. And it looks like we're gonna line it up so that the start of the first 2k is on a hill. And this is only a 1.6k loop, which means in that 2k I'm probably gonna have to run that hill twice, which is a bit stupid of me, but hey, just make it hard, why not? Okay, first lot 2k done. Felt pretty smooth. That second hill, like I finished the rep right at the top of it, so it was hard powering up there, but average of 4:30 bang on for the 2k, so happy with that. I'm gonna do a full stats breakdown at the end, like I'll go through the run and my heart rate, etc. So that'll be at the end, but that didn't feel too bad. So we're on a 2-minute rest period now. Gonna hover around the top of this hill, meaning I'll only have to run it once and I'll get more downhill on this rep, which is good. But yeah, like, to be fair, that's a minute of my rest done and I feel fine now, like I could go again. So all right, it's good. A little bit of tightness in my right calf, similar to what I had before, but just not as bad. I did also drop this at like the 1k mark, which was ideal, and then I tried to like catch it, like reaction. It's just like natural to try and volley everything you drop from playing football growing up, so it actually would have landed on the grass had I just left it and it would have been fine, but I dropped it, tried to like catch it on my foot, like that's going to work when you're running at 4:30, and it then tumbled down the path, so it's a bit scuffed up now. The lens looks fine, hopefully this footage is fine, and then we've got away with it, but there is a few scratches on the body, nothing to worry about. Right, I'm going to put you away, 10 seconds, and we go again. second 2k, average of 4:21. So a lot better when you only have to climb once rather than twice. Although, insert clip here. Yeah, that's what my breathing sounded like climbing at about 4:25 pace. So it was hard. I don't know why I'm wheezing like that, but a minute to go of this rest. 3k cool down. Calf feels all right. I can just feel it. It doesn't hurt in the slightest. It feels like if I don't stretch, it's going to hurt later. We're going to go do this 3k and then I'll chat to you. Here we go. I'll just stick you to my van there. Okay, so workout done. I'm going to stick all the stats on screen, but yeah, just over 10k, average heart rate 158, 94 meters of elevation, so just the standard. But the heart rate, so we hit pace on all the splits. Where are we? The heart rate, so we had a 3k warm up to about there, then on that first interval you can see the heart rate spiking on that hill at the end up to 182. Then we've got the cool down. Second one similar, up to 183. So I don't mind that for that sort of pace, like don't mind that at all. Not too bad. What was my cadence? 171. Like I'm quite happy with that. With the height I am, that seems to be sort of my average. So like in the 160s on easy running, can get up into the 180s when I run at speed. Obviously you can see that 196 max, so that's probably when I'm gunning it. But yeah, all in all, pretty solid bit of work. Felt good. Like I think sub 5 pace is feeling easier every time we do it. It feels smoother. I think probably just under 5 is where I feel at my most comfortable now. Like I feel my stride is at its smoothest there, and like my energy return, I'm definitely at my most efficient. I get very laboured at slower paces, so my form probably breaks down. I sink into my hips a bit, become a bit lazy. But at those higher paces, to a point, obviously too far the other way, going too quick, I feel like maybe I go a bit all over the place. But definitely at those sort of 430 to 450 range is where I'd say I'm at my most efficient. So good bit of work. Right, hello, Thursday. Hoping it's light enough. Can't be asked to get my light out. Had a day out at the farm today with the kids, so running in the evening, up the morning. Knackered for it. Only eaten like this chicken Caesar wrap thing at the farm and had a few coffees. So I actually did have to have a gel before coming out. But just 9k easy today, and we're actually going to try and stick to easy this time. Heart rate's currently 140, about 3k in, so yeah, just nice and easy, ready to do 1k repeats tomorrow. Weather has been phenomenal, but yeah, nice boring run today. Okay, back. I chinned it a k early. I'll make it up. I couldn't be bothered. Just wanted to get home and eat. I've got stuff to do where we were out all day. Like there's just bottles to clean, washing to do, food to make and eat and clear up after. Yeah, gonna have a stir fry and see you in the morning. Can't be arsed. It's Friday morning. We've got 5 by a k today. So just finishing the warm up, 2k. Shock, we've jogged it to the loop. We're gonna mix it up and run it in reverse because that makes a difference. Yeah, I shouldn't really be walking now. We're on 70 meters to go until the end of the warm up. But yeah, 5 by a k at around 420 pace. So this is a workout I was supposed to do last week, but I swapped it for an easy run this week, so I missed the easy run, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a bit similar to the workout I did the other day where I did 2 by 2k at 430. This is just 5 by 1k at 420. So really shouldn't be bad. Like second 2k I done the other day was in the sort of 421-ish range, 422 I think it was. So, you know, doing it by a k 5 times with 90-second rest really shouldn't be bad, but we'll see. Yeah, I was going to go to the track, but had a bit of a long morning with the kids and it's already like 10:30 now. I just couldn't be bothered to drive across town, get to the track, warm up, change my shoes, like, couldn't be bothered. So yeah, we're here and we're gonna run like 3 laps of this and then a 2k cool down. Now I know why I always run the other way. That loop, like the other way, there's just one steep hill and more gradual downhills throughout the loop. So this way around it's just loads of downhill, uphill, sorry, and it's shit. And I was in a headwind. How was it 15 degrees yesterday, and today before I left the house I checked the temperature and it says feels like 2. How does that make sense? Yeah, 4:20 for that lap, so bang on. It just felt like, breathing wise I felt fine, but the legs felt heavy. I just don't feel good. Don't feel good. I don't trust my watch and my sleep times. I'm waking in the night to feed Oakley and I keep waking up in the morning and it says I've had 8 hours, and I'm like, well, I know for a fact I only got about 5, and it thinks I'm asleep when I'm awake. I don't know. We're about to go for lap 2. I'm not going to record everyone, so I'll see you in a couple. Okay, went out a bit hot on lap 2, 4:11 I think, so dialed it back a bit there, 4:19, 3 down, 2 to go. Okay, final K, I think it was 4:15. Sort of like finished at an awkward place, so I had to run up that little hill, which is like just short and sharp, and when you've only got like 60 metres to go, that hurt a bit, but done. 2k cool down. Mentally really didn't want to do that, but then you get up here, it's peaceful, and you're looking at that on your run. It's alright, it's not bad. Yeah, a little 2k, very slow jog home. Yo, Saturday. Supposed to be out on a 8k easy right now, but we are 5.3k in, and I don't know what it is recently, but like after every session, the day after I just feel dead. Just conscious that I've got another big session tomorrow, so yeah, but positives. It's my first wedding anniversary today, so we're going out for dinner tonight, which will be good. So I'll just fucking feed up, ready for the run tomorrow. Right, let's go. Just gone 7 AM, just got the kids up, and coffee and oats on the cards. Right, Sunday long run. 28k on the cards today, 6k up, and then 6k at 5:10, 14k at 5 minutes, and a 2k cool down. So it's going to be a tough one. I feel like 5-minute Ks for 14k is fine, but doing that after 12k running and with the elevation that's obviously going to be a factor, it's probably going to hurt. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, it's fucking freezing, so I'm going to get running and get going, and hope I warm up. Right, about to finish the 6k warm up, got 100 metres to go, then into 6k at 5:10. Come to a different loop today, so it's another mile loop, but slightly less elevation than the park we normally do, so let's try this one out. It was a good distance away from my house to do the warm up, so almost done a lap of it, and it feels pretty good. So yeah, let's lock into 5:10 pace for a bit. Okay, about 500 metres till I've got to drop it to 5-minute pace. Probably averaging about 5:12 at the minute, so I do think I'm going to struggle to hold it for 14, but we'll see. Feeling okay, just, I don't know, after last week on 26k, legs fell apart at around 20, so okay, so about 5.5k into this block, so sort of almost 18k total. Legs are just starting to fade. We're hitting 5-minute paces every k, so it's going well, but considering I've got like, what, just 8.5k at this pace to go, I am fading. I feel like I take another gel in 2k and hopefully that gives me a little boost, but I feel like in another maybe 4 or 5k I might start to drop, but we'll see. It's going pretty well. Right, 18 and 10 to go. The fueling strategy so far has been a caffeinated SIS before I started, and then one of these 40 gram ones every 5k with a caffeinated one instead at the midpoint. So that totals about 200 grams of carbs, 4 of these and 2 of them. So hopefully I won't fade. We've got one more of these to take yet. Half marathon split, about 150, 230. So not bad with a 6k warm up. Legs are falling, they're fading. Holding pace just, but effort level has massively increased. So 5k to go at this pace and a 2k cool down. Hamstrings hurt. There we go. 14k done, bang on. 5-minute pace, I think. 2k cool down now, but my legs are gone. There'll be a shop at like a k into this 2k cool down. I'm gonna get a drink there and walk the last k, I think, because I'm in bits. Okay, didn't stop the watch, but quick pit stop with the k left. Got Lucozade and a boost, have the boost after. We've got 0.76k to go, and we're just very light jogging it. Oh, so nearly done. Right, that is done. Averaged 5:23 in total, but hit the 5-minute splits for the 14k, so really happy with that, and pretty much hit the 5:10 for the 6 before that. So it is so much slower because of taking the 6k warm up very easily. I think one of the k's where I stopped to go for a pee was like 6:50, and a lot of the running k's were at 6 minute, and then at the end one was a 6-minute k and the other one I stopped at the shop. So yeah, really happy. It went a lot better than I thought. Already now, since stopping running, my legs have recovered as well. I feel like with a taper and like better fueling beforehand, I could do that for longer, which is good considering that's slightly quicker than I need to run for my target race pace. So I feel like I can hit that pace for over 30k now, and we've got 7 weeks to go. So let's get home and recover. Right, and there we go, another week's worth of running done. Biggest week of training I've ever done, and probably the best quality training I've got done. So 71.4k this week worth of running, 6 hours 36 minutes on feet across 6 workouts. So yeah, really good week's worth of training. Next week was supposed to be a full-on deload week, but I've kind of increased the volume a little bit just off the fact that we've recently had 2 weeks off training, well, best part of 2 weeks off training with illness and baby being born and stuff. So next week was actually only going to be about 40k, but I'm trying to make up a bit of the easy running that we've lost. So we've still got 2 sessions next week. The long run on Sunday is only 14k, but it is saying 57k for the week. We'll probably bump that up to closer to 60 or about 60. So, you know, still a decent week's training. But yeah, it is 7:20 Sunday evening. So chill, no running tomorrow, and then back at it Tuesday. But thank you for joining. Obviously missed last week's video where we didn't really have a lot of running. I recorded a bit and then thought, to be honest, there's not even worth posting. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube. Go follow my TikTok as well at JustJakeRuns. I believe it's in my bio. And my Just Giving, trying to raise £1,000 for Andover Young Carers. I'm at 400 something, I think, with 7 weeks to go to the marathon. So, you know, almost halfway there. But please, if you could support that, it's a really good cause. That would be great. And I will see you next week for another video, week of training. Cheers.